Now we're going to remove the rotor retaining fastener that holds it to the hub. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and remove the rotor. With the rotor retainment bolt removed, the rotor is still solid to the hub. It's basically rusted to the hub, so we're going to have to free that up. There's a couple of ways we can do that. The factory rotor has threaded holes to where we could use a couple of bolts as jack screws to push the rotor off of the hub. As an alternative, we could also take an air hammer and rattle around the hub face, separating the rust from the rotor to the hub. With the rotor removed, you can see the rust and corrosion that's on the hub face. It's important that we minimize this rust before the installation of the new rotor so that when it bolts flush up against this hub face, there's minimal runout on the rotor itself. We have a Scotch-Brite pad here that will clean over the rotor studs, making it easy to get to the hub face. Once we clean around the lug studs, we can switch to a different tool with a different Scotch-Brite pad on it and clean the rest of the hub face. For this job, we're going to be using an AMS Rotor Replacement rotor. We've just taken it out of the box, and the first step before installation would be to take this rotor to a sink and wash it thoroughly with hot soapy water and a brush to remove any kind of anti-corrosion that had been applied to the rotor before packing. With our rotor washed, we can now install it. Remember to line up the hold down bolt with the thread hole in the hub face. Then we can reinstall our hold down bolt